Hi, just to let you know before we get started on today's video, literally none of the Minecraft audio saved from the recording. So, we're not going to have any of the Minecraft sounds for this episode. I am incredibly sorry, it will be back to normal next episode. Thanks. Hello, welcome to my Minecraft video. Today we are back on the survival fun Minecraft world. Last episode we made a farm. We made a wheat farm, that was pretty cool. And this episode we're probably going to make a sheep farm. But first, I think we should harvest our sugarcane farm. Let's go. And now we're going to see how much we got from that. We got 29 sugarcane from that, so that's going to be really useful in the future when we need to start enchanting stuff. So, I think I'm going to go and look for a sheep, and I'll see you back when I do. A short intermission from finding the sheep, because I found some coal. And I don't have enough materials to make an iron pickaxe, so we can't mine that coal. I will be back for you, coal. I will be back for you. Okay, so we were searching for a while, but now we found 3 sheep. So we found a black sheep and 2 white ones. So that's going to be really useful for wool and finally making a bed. Because for the past 2 episodes, we haven't had a bed. So this is going to be quite useful. Luckily, we do have 2 wheat in our inventory from last episode. So what I think we should do is we should be able to round up all these sheep and then we can take them back to our house. Let's go. And here we are, home sweet home once again. We have finally made it home. Now, we don't yet have an area for these sheep to live, so what we're going to have to do is bring them over here and then just dig a little hole for them to live in. That's only for now though, because later on in the episode we will be creating a little house for them. Well, not really a house, more of just a pen, but you know what I mean. We just need to get the sheep to come into here. Come on, sheep, sheep, sheep. Come on, sheep, sheep, sheep. It's almost night time. I don't want to die. Come on, come into the little hole here. Okay, we managed to get one in, and I think if we're lucky, we should be able to push them in. And push in the last one. Hooray! Our sheep hole has been completed, and now we technically have a sheep farm, but we are going to make a better one later on in the episode. But now I think it's time to go get some shears, and then finally, for the first time in the Let's Play, go to sleep. So I just realised we don't have enough iron to even make shears. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to do a tad bit of mining until we find some iron, and then I'll get back to you when I've done that. Okay, so we've made it down to the mine now, and I think what we're going to do is we're going to do some mining in about this area here. I am now going to have to make a stone pickaxe once again, as we have run out of all our iron, but hopefully, if we do a bit of strip mining here, we might find some iron. Mining montage, activate. And look at that, already we have found some iron, so that wasn't even too long at all. So we can mine up this, some deep slate iron is there as well. Hey, we also found some coal, and you know what I say about coal? You always need to mine coal because you never know when you'll need it. We are going to have to throw out something from our inventory, and I think that's going to be this lilac. Whilst we will need to make a lilac farm at some point in the future to keep up with all our goals, we're not going to need lilacs right now. So I think let's get to all this iron and all this coal, and I'll tell you how much we get. Well, from that little patch of oil there, we got about 45 coal and 10 iron. Wow, that's another 10 iron vein. I did not think those were possible, but in the past few episodes, I found 10 iron is a lot more common than I thought it was. So what I'm going to have to do now is put a bunch of the deep slate and cobblestone and all that kind of stuff in this chest here. And then we are going to go and smelt all the iron up. Let's go. Okay, so we now have our 10 iron and we're about to smelt this, and this doesn't take too long to smelt, which is really good. Another thing I want to do today is I want to sort out this sorting system a bit better. I know Creeper blew it up in the last episode, but hey, we managed to make it anyway, and I think we're going to have to start using it to sort items. So a way I like to do this is to have an entire row dedicated to one type of the block. So that way when you shift click them into the thing, they all work properly. With things like cobblestone, however, I don't need to do that because you get so much cobblestone that it's not even worth it. Diorite, however, granite, tuff, all that kind of stuff, we do put it in like this. It's just a little way I have of organising things. And look at that, enough iron is kind of smelted already. So now we have fire iron, we can make some shears, and then we can make another new iron pickaxe. Hooray! Goodbye, stupid stone pickaxe. We've got an iron one now. But I think our first port of action is going to be to get the wool from the sheeps. Perfect. And now we can do a bit of this, do a bit of that. Maybe I'll do that just to patch it up and make it look nicer. Eat this apple here. And then we can finally go and make a bed. It is finally the next day. Wow, beds are so useful. I've missed using a bed. Oh no, that's not good. There's some creepers over there. We're going to have to use our bow that we got in the last episode. I didn't actually notice we got this bow in the last episode. There's another advancement there. Take aim using a bow. I didn't notice we got this bow in the last episode, but we must have got it from a skeleton at some point. I've now run out of arrows and I don't know where the last creeper is, so never mind. However, more of our wheat has grown, so that's brilliant. Now we will be able to breed up our sheep, and then we'll finally have the beginnings of a sheep farm. So we go 1 and 2 and hurrah! Now we have a successful sheep farm with 1, 2, 3, 4 sheep, and I've already gone and crafted up some oak fences. So I think what we could do is we could go craft some more and then start a little farm. So now we have finished the little farm pen for the cows. I've eaten some more bread to get some more hunger because, wow, I'm very quickly running out of hunger. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to do another layer of these fences, just considering I have a few more. We won't have to do it as much on this side, maybe just that for now, but I will finish this eventually. Now, what we can do is we can finally get all these sheep into the farm once I get some more wheat, because I do not yet have a lead. It'd be great if a wandering trader could spawn, because if they spawned, then I'd get some free leads. Okay, let's get these guys to come up. Come on, up you come. Let's go to the new pen. And along we go, along we go. Going to farm some sheep, bum bum. And in they all come. I said, in they all come. I said, in they all come. There we go. There we go, finally. Now, no, you don't come out. You don't come out. Come on. Food. Come on, sheep. Food. And, no. Haha! I have successfully captured these sheep. And I think I might be able to use this area as a little way to feed them up. I think we can, if we reach them from here, that is, we can go 1 and then 2. And then we get some more sheep. This is going to be a really good, useful farm for both food and wool as well. So, yeah, we've created another farm in this episode. Second farm achieved, I guess. Now, what I am thinking that we also do in this episode, because we've got quite a bit of recording time left, is I think we go and try and look for a spawner. I don't know why we should go look for a spawner. I just think it'd be a good idea, because, you know, we might be able to find a spawner, get some good loot, and then later on, maybe next episode, we can make a farm for whatever is in the spawner. So let's try find one. And so, using a website called Chunkbase, I was able to find that there should be a spawner over here. Oh, first we've got to mine this coal. Now you can actually see the mossy cobblestone and regular cobblestone of the spawner and hear the skeletons right there. But we got to finish mining this coal first. Right, now we've finished mining all that coal. What we can do is we can see that there are some skeletons in that room. Now we might, if we're lucky... Ah, look! All the skeletons are killing each other. That's great. That's exactly what we need. Now we need to also... Oh, that's not great. That's not great. We're on half a heart. No, we're not. We're on 2 hearts, but that's pretty much the same thing, right? Now, this skeleton farm that we will make probably either this episode or the next episode is going to be very useful for a multitude of reasons. One of them being bone meal. Bone meal's always good in this game. Oh. Oh dear. Please go away, skeletons. And another reason being arrows, because arrows and bone meal are 2 of the most easy to farm resources with this farm. And also, if we manage to get some powdered snow, we can turn this into a stray farm, which is even better. So that way we can also make it toggleable, so we can farm both strays and skeletons. Look at this enchanted book, Sweeping Edge 3. That's going to be good for a sword if we ever get one. And over here we have flame. That's going to be good for our bow. So overall, we found a really good dungeon here. Now, they are called dungeons in the game files, not mob spawners. Hey, look at that! Also, we got some beetroot seeds, which is going to be useful. And some melon seeds, as well as some redstone, rotten flesh, and bread. This was a really great spawner, as we were able to find lots of materials that we will be able to go and not only mine... Oh dear, I think we're going to die here. Oh dear, that's not great. That's not great. Now, our only hope really here is to back away, hope the skeletons kill each other, and try not to die. Oh dear. Hurrah! They attacked each other! Stupid skeletons, now they're not going to kill each other, but we might be able to kill the skeleton with some good old payback. If he shoots us and hits himself, that would be wonderful. Why are more skeletons spawning from here? Okay, that skeleton killed the other skeleton, I guess. Cool. And now we're just waiting him to die by my axe. There we go, nice and safe now. If we place a bunch of torches, no more skeletons will spawn in this area here. I did see some copper here earlier, and I think we're going to mine it now. There we go, lots of copper. I think we can turn off the F3 menu now. I accidentally took a screenshot. Oh well. And I think what we can do is we can get rid of some of the flowers. I don't know why I have so many flowers in my inventory. If you know, then let me know, probably from terraforming throughout the entire game. We can take these books, which are very useful. Take any arrows that we can get by getting rid of the bird poop in our inventory. And there we go. Now we've got a spawner that we can later on turn into a mob farm. Probably not in this episode though. I'm going to go put this loot in my sorting system and then I'll get back to you. Okay, now all of the loot we got from that trip is now in a chest. It is nighttime, so we can go ahead and sleep. It feels so good to sleep this episode. We have gotten 3 new advancements this episode, which is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And now I think what we're going to do here is we're going to do a bit more farming of our crops. And we have got a good reliable source of bones now, so we won't need to do mob hunting anymore. And we can just do a bunch of bone mealing, because we got a bunch of bones from that mob spawner. So we can farm up all this wheat. And I hear an enderman. Don't look up, don't look up, don't look up. There we go, he's gone and we're not dead. Wonderful. Endermen terrify me because they can kill you so easily, and I am only on half a heart right now. So if he were to hit me once, I would die. We can use this crafting bench here to make 3 more bread. 1, 2, 3. There we go, hooray, food. And here we see a spider. I have promised to kill every spider I ever see in this game, so even though he's docile right now, he's now dead, because I hate spiders. They absolutely terrify me. However, now we can go back to planting all of these seeds, and we have gotten more than half the farm planted now, which is absolutely wonderful. And we still have more bones and more bone meal, so we can still make more and more and more wheat, which is just absolutely brilliant. Now I have used up all of my bone meal, and we have replanted all of the seeds. So I think now what we can do is we can come and farm these sheep a bit more. There we go. 4 of the sheep are breeding, and we should get 2 new baby sheep. Probably one of a lighter grey colour. Yes, we do. We did get one of a lighter grey colour. Look at that. And now I think that's where we're going to end off this episode, because we are 30 minutes in, and like I said last episode, this is where I like to end off. So I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye.